What if the most powerful thing you could do to someone who disrespects you is absolutely nothing? What if your silence, not your words, not your anger, not your revenge, is the one weapon they cannot defend against? The Stoics knew this truth 2,000 years ago, and it still makes people deeply uncomfortable today. If someone in your life has ever pushed you to the edge of your composure, if you have ever walked away from a conversation feeling humiliated and powerless, you are not weak. You have simply discovered the truth that Marcus Aurelius understood long before modern psychology had a name for it, and this truth is uncomfortable. Today, we explore the Stoic philosophy of silence as power, and why Marcus Aurelius's most brutal lesson on control could permanently change the way you respond to disrespect, provocation, and toxic behavior forever. Stay until the end. The final Stoic principle will give you a response to disrespect so calm and so complete that the other person will never forget it. And point 3 is the one almost everyone ignores, but which silently hands your power to the people who hurt you most. 1. The bait. When someone disrespects you, they are not attacking you. They are testing you. The insult, the dismissal, the rude comment, these are bait. They are designed to provoke a reaction, because a reaction confirms their power over your emotional state. Every time you engage in anger, you prove they got inside your head. The psychology here is simple. Disrespectful behavior is almost always driven by ego fragility. The person who diminishes you is attempting to elevate themselves. They need your reaction. Without it, the entire strategy collapses. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Recognize that, and the bait loses its hook entirely. Your reaction is the reward. Remove the reward. Remove the power. 2. The performance. Disrespect requires an audience. Even if no one else is in the room, the disrespectful person is performing. For you, for themselves, for the version of you they want to shrink. They need you to play the role of the wounded party. The moment you refuse that role, the performance falls apart. Epictetus, who began his life as a slave and developed his Stoic philosophy under conditions of total powerlessness, understood this deeply. He taught that no one can humiliate you without your participation. Humiliation is a transaction, and you have the right to refuse the exchange. You cannot be diminished by someone whose opinion you have chosen not to hold. 3. The surrender. And now, the point you have been waiting for. Number 3. This is the one that destroys people silently, invisibly, without them ever realizing what is happening to them. When you feel the urge to defend yourself against a disrespectful person, to explain yourself, justify your worth, prove your value, you are making a catastrophic psychological error. That urge to defend is not confidence. It is a wound. It is the signal that some part of you believes their attack may be true. Think carefully about what defending yourself actually communicates. It says, your opinion matters enough to require a response. It elevates them. It validates the attack. Every word you spend on someone who disrespects you is currency handed directly to them. And the more you spend, the more indebted you become to their perception of you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." He did not say out-argue him. He did not say expose him. He said, be unlike him. Silence is not agreement. Silence is not defeat. Silence is the clearest possible demonstration that you do not operate on their level. It is a statement made without a single word, and it cannot be argued with, mocked, or twisted. It simply stands, immovable, untouchable. The disrespectful person expects anger, tears, or defense. What they receive instead is stillness. And stillness to someone who feeds on emotional chaos is the most disorienting thing in the world. The moment you stop needing to be understood by someone, you become untouchable to them. 4. The escalation trap. Disrespectful people escalate when they feel ignored. This is the trap. They will push harder, speak louder, become more provocative, because the silence is not working and they need to restore the power dynamic. Do not mistake this escalation for strength. It is panic. It is the last move of someone who is already lost. The Stoics called this apatheia, not apathy. but freedom from being governed by destructive emotions. You can observe the escalation without being moved by it. You can watch someone lose their composure while yours remains intact. That contrast alone communicates everything. Stay calm long enough, and they will expose themselves. 5. The long silence. The most advanced Stoic weapon is not silence in a single moment. It is the sustained withdrawal of your energy over time. When you quietly reduce your engagement, your enthusiasm, your presence, your investment, with a disrespectful person, you create a vacuum they cannot fill. People feel the absence of warmth before they understand why. They feel the imbalance in the relationship before they name it. Marcus Aurelius governed an empire. He dealt daily with betrayal, provocation, and disrespect from those beneath and beside him. He did not retaliate with words. He withdrew with dignity, and history does not remember the names of the people who provoked him. The most powerful signal you can send is the slow removal of your attention. How to use silence to protect your dignity. 1. Never defend your worth to someone who has already decided to dismiss it. 2. Never raise your voice in response to disrespect. Silence is always louder. 3. Always let a disrespectful person finish speaking before you choose not to respond. 4. Only reduce your presence gradually. Abrupt withdrawal invites conflict. Slow withdrawal invites reflection. 5. Never return to the same level of warmth with someone who has shown you contempt without accountability. Stoicism does not promise you a world without difficult people. It promises you something better, a self that cannot be controlled by them. Marcus Aurelius sat at the center of the most powerful empire in human history, surrounded by enemies, betrayers, and provocateurs. And yet the document he left behind, his Meditations, is a record of a man in total command of his inner world, regardless of what the outer world threw at him. The disrespectful person in your life believes they have power over you. The Stoics would say that power only exists if you loan it to them. Silence does not mean you have nothing to say. It means you have chosen a standard they cannot meet. Music. And that standard is the truest form of self-respect. The quietest person in the room is often the one everyone eventually fears. If you want more content on Stoic philosophy, dark psychology, invisible power dynamics, emotional self-mastery, and the kind of deep personal development that actually changes how you move through the world, subscribe now. Because understanding how power truly works means you will never again hand yours away.